All resources that we need are in the mind, said by Theodore Roosevelt, the 26th President of the US. By the way, do you know what happens if the resources are not arranged properly? You start searching through all the resources and make a mess. That is what overthinking is. So let's go ahead and talk about overthinking in detail in this video. A basic human mind is made for thinking and processing things. But what would happen if you start thinking about anything and everything indefinitely? This is called overthinking. For example, you were given a math question in an exam, and you start thinking about its solution. In normal circumstances, people will try to understand the question, try to remember the solution, solve the question and move on. But if you overthink about it, you might start doubting your memory and think, maybe this is the wrong question. Or maybe this is a trick question which I forgot to study. Or what if I'm writing the solution in a wrong order? Perhaps I need to change my handwriting. This is a degree of overthinking. Some people think that overthinking is helpful as it protects us from surprising situations, or as if it was developed by humans consciously to analyze every possible outcome of an event. Some might even say overthinking is a sign of intelligence, as only intelligent people can think of scenarios on that scale. The bottom line is, overthinking might sound cool, but it has its effects. Overthinking is not just a phenomena that you can feel in your head, but it is a series of symptoms, and some of which are difficulty in swallowing, dizziness in the head, the feeling of having a dry mouth, increased heartbeat, fatigue, headaches, inability to concentrate, and irritability. These symptoms can actually disturb your daily life and may be harmful in the long run. These symptoms or effects may seem normal, but a person suffering physically and mentally must face a very difficult time dealing with them. But here's the positive news. As most physical illnesses can be treated, similarly, mental illness can also be treated. Overthinking is caused when you cannot stop thinking about something. So here are some tips on how you can control the process of overthinking. Some people might think, hey, thinking about every possible scenario must be advantageous as you will be prepared for everything. Or some might wonder, overthinking about everything must make the brain so disturbed. So the opinions might vary, so let me tell you about a few advantages and disadvantages of overthinking. Number 1, it delays the decision-making process. Now, this can be a pro as well as a con, as many people tend to take rash decisions. These impulsive or rash decisions might not always be well thought and cannot be the best solution to a problem. Overthinking can help such people, but for some people, overthinking can make taking decisions difficult, resulting in stress. Number 2, it creates unnecessary doubts. Does it ever happen to you if you stare at a word for too long, you start questioning yourself if that's the right spelling or not? This is what overthinking does to you. It is said that overthinking gives rise to doubts in the mind and makes you feel uneasy. But overthinking can be beneficial too, as it raises curiosity, and people tend to research more on a topic they feel uncertain about. This can be slightly helpful for students as they will start questioning everything and learn new information every day. Whether we like it or not, overthinking will be a part of the human nature. So, according to the most popular internet philosophy, we should let go of things which we cannot control. But lucky for us, as we can control overthinking. So here are some ways to solve it. Number 1, distracting yourself. You might be spiraling about something as suddenly your head starts aching and the vision gets blurry. You know what's happening to you. Distracting yourself from the problem or thought might help in this situation. Go out for a walk or count backwards from 20, and soon your disturbing thoughts will be gone. Number 2. Plan and take an action. Life is full of possibilities, and no matter what you do, you cannot exactly do the same thing every time. So, in this sea of possibilities, I suggest you that you make a plan of things that you need to do in your life so that you're not left in the arms of overthinking. Number 3. Question your thoughts. Try questioning whatever you're feeling while overthinking. You can just ask yourself simple questions like, why do I feel this way? Or what is the natural solution to this problem, etc. Number 4. Try meditation. Meditation is proven to be a refreshing nap for your mind. It rejuvenates the mind and helps in thinking clearly. Meditation does not have to be complex. You can easily start with 5-minute meditation or guided meditation available online. Don't worry if you don't get it right in the first try. Meditation is a habit that develops over time. Number 5. Understand your triggers. You might be living your day normally and suddenly you see an ambulance and there, the overthinking starts with COVID, your loved ones, diseases, hospital bills, etc. This, my friend, is called a trigger. Try to acknowledge these triggers and see what triggers you the most. And of course, try to avoid them in your future. Overthinking was developed by our minds for survival or maybe as a defense mechanism. And again, there are ways to manage it and use it in favor of you. So go ahead, enjoy your life, but a bit responsibly.